My God, bro. You know, there's no for your camera going and I look back for the camera there, bro. It was a thief and the same thing that one you. You're not doing that. All you're telling me is that people. You're not cooperating with me. All you want to do is put me in handcuffs. I don't care. I have a son that's taking care of don't need to give me an investigation. For why? What good is that going to do for me? I've been arrested before, tell you already. What good is that going to do for me? Stop it. So good, man, I just boy, at least you never bump up told me so fuck me.
No, they have to bring down nobody in a father or judge nobody, saying. I'm just trying the females them to be aware. When some man I bring them to go guest house and go to something for drink, bro. You see me? Because this a girl, she like, a man carry her come guest house since night and pill her out and left her there for a couple hours at a time, run out, bro. You see me? And she up on the guest house, I run up and down and beat them people doing a bag of thing, bro. Like she hire for drugs. You get to me, I say? If females, they have to be aware of some man, brother. You get to me, I say? Because some weird creatures in the world, bro. And they even man them. You see me? The police have to come escort her out, brother. And she and the police, them all a war and thing. You see me?
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Psalms 30 and verse 5. For his anger endureth but a moment, in his favor is life. Weeping may endure it for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. So, I picked this particular scripture this morning to tell somebody that your current pain is temporary, but God's goodness and love for you are permanent. Hard times feel long, but joy will return. Look forward with hope, knowing that God has good days ahead for you. Well, go on, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Yet another Sunday, I get up and find myself alive. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living, and surely not amongst the dead. Give thanks for life and the gathering. Quit looking at all things you can't do. Have a new perspective as of today. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. This obstacle may be big, but I can overcome it. The trouble is taking longer than I thought, but I can outlast it. This situation feels overwhelming, but I can handle it. I've been designed for it. I'm strong. I am anointed. I am equipped. The perspective changes everything. I am not saying, look how hard this is. I am saying, look how far God has brought me, and look at what I am about to overcome. I'm an overcomer. You are as well. So what I deal with? What I go up on the Sunday? What if you Sunday breakfast? What not bunks later? Red rice and what? Roaster, come and fall. Oxtail, little fish. Two meat, remember say a 2 meat special, some curry goat, some stew pork. What I cook? When you get paid, but Treat to yourself. Nobody gonna catch up on nobody yard about and I go for the food, man. Mighty God, I look a stew chicken and look curry chicken per Sunday. No. No chop up meat per Sunday. You hear me? Mean people cook that cause them no want nobody come at them yard come beg. But anyway, and the bunks to come out for bunks, which is the news. You understand? I make the ball roll. Jesus Christ, speaking of football, it's going to stress me out for 9 whole months. People to pray for me, I'm going to need prayer. I don't know how to protect my peace and protect my mental health. Me need help. Me need 9 months worth of help. I don't know why me keep putting myself through this. Lord, please, I'm asking you for your help. Protect my peace and protect my mental health. But anyway, Brella Irving, she 11 years old. The police said on a Stony Hill site say from Friday, August 21st at about 2:35 p.m. Brella was last seen at home. And them said them don't know where she did in about she did over Yaka over their parents them leave her and nobody no see her. For the see her, contact the Stony Hill police them 924-1421. Alright. Alicia Brown now. This a little pitney at 12. Once be police them say Friday at about 12 p.m. she was last seen over her yard. Nobody know where she did have on but over there people them left her and guess go on power go on. Nobody no see her hear from her from about Friday 12 p.m. to be exact. 4 feet 5 inches tall. She's a little dwarf, 135 pounds. Anybody see her contact Dunsby police or send her yard. Crystal Armsby, she a 15-year-old. The Linstead police themselves from about 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, August 19. Crystal was last seen in Rose Hall wearing a pink blouse, a pair of black tights. I don't know where she have on her foot, but she just gone missing. If you don't say Crystal, send Crystal her yard. Crystal look a bit tall, 5 feet 5 inches tall. You understand? So the must get see her. 15-year-old Joanna Wright. Exactly what I say. 15-year-old Joanna Wright. She only have a big woman name and a big woman face, but she's a little pitney. The Linstead police them say on Wednesday, August 19 at about 7:30 p.m. Joanna was last seen walking along the Rose Hall main road. Her mode of just at the time she went missing is unknown. So all the knows that she da walk on the road and she go missing. Who tell her that? Anyway, people, she gone missing for true. She's 5 feet 2 inches tall with a big woman face, but she's a little pitney. If you want to see her, send her home. Cluana now, Shamika Blake, she a 15 twin up. The Linstead police them said about 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, August 19. Shamika was last seen walking along the road. You're supposed to know which part already, because right there, so all the little pitney them go missing. Rose Hall Main Road. She was wearing a red blouse, a blue jeans, and a pair of white Crocs, and she just gone missing. So, come like she and the rest of the girl did that part, and then just take with all of them. Or, all of them just run in the same place, man yard. Find them a little pitney, send them a them yard. Matter of fact, turn them over to the police, but the police put them in our homes. If you go on our homes, get something on the little pea brain. The police them charge Sister Jayden Brown. Sister Jayden Brown is one vendor we come from Stony Hill right down at Portland. That's exactly what I say, Stony Hill on Portland side. The Port Antonio police them say the woman broke in a church. Yes, on Tuesday, August 18, after the man lock up the church, 8:30 p.m. Sister Jayden broke in at the church and thief 2 speaker box. $80,000 the box them value. That's how the police and the people about the church say. Brown was subsequently arrested and charged on Thursday, August 20, following a question and answer session. When they're supposed to look, come from prison. Now you got prison with a big 56-year-old thief himself, woman. Long time this a girl a thief. So I say I not take it back. And they have another girl to Tanisha Wright. She a 44-year-old. She come from Greater Portmore. She's an office assistant. She's charged with obtaining money by means of false pretense and fraudulent with intent to deceive. This a girl I know. I can't tell you exactly where she do because we don't need to hear this. The clerk of court told us that on August 6, 2026, Wright went to the Portmore police station and reported that her house was broken into and a number of items stolen. Like the girl are telling about, you don't know what's watching, man. All lies catch up with people. The police give one case reference number. The girl take a case reference number and go down to the credit union because she the one $250,000 for borrow. You wanna see how the girl wicked? And the other woman, they say, go on to themselves and tell one whole heap of lie. Them a get a lie, see? Jesus Christ, they lie like show. Steven Seagal them. Come on now, people, because I guess they go on, power go on. You see what you then draw one body right out of the water, right out of the real cobra. Yeah, I know, say, Jayden Pattison, I come from right in St. Catherine. He was last seen on Friday evening, you know, when he went to take a swim and one rush of water come down and just pull him under the water. People, the dive team go so boom, boom, boom and dive, go film. And they never seen them go away and come back the next morning. And then pull him out. Yeah. And then find the body. So them are people here have the body for bury. But on him alone, John, you know, remember me tell you so one man did John down at St. James side. Well, I go back around there and I get the man name. The people them say, my view, see this man here? Him always go around there to go swim, you know. The reason why the people them don't know him because he come from around Mount Carey. We call him Skipper. Skipper 64-year-old. I say, give me the man correct name, man. Them say, oh, Desmond, right? And him come from Mount Carey. I will call him Skipper. And him normally go down at the river right down there to go swim. We don't know if him got there go meet in a difficulty. I end up John, but in John, I second, man, this John. John in a keep, you know. John in a keep. People, careful. We know say we have the drought that everybody are going to want water, everybody are going to want swim. Stay in a little shallow part. Remember, a teaspoon of water can drown you, you know. Stay in the shallow. Yeah, man. Make your water. Once your water bounce my ankle, you're good. Sit down there and wash off yourself, man. Nobody go way out there. Because if you go out there, you get a difficulty, you know. And me then you see, you know. Just don't say, me I go live to tell the tale. Me I go tell the people exactly where go on, where go on. He go out there, and me see him. Me can't swim, somebody decides to me, nah, go out there to go try to save him. All the people that swim, I come out there, because the people go save people at them John. So, word to the wise, stay nice shallow. Alright? 10 to now one.
I am Damien Mandison, commanding officer of St. Andrews South Police Division. It is with deep sense of sadness that I have to address you members of the public, and especially those living in the St. Andrews South Police Division. We have seen the hands of domestic violence impacting us with 2 critical incidents over the past 2 weeks. Yes, 2 murders. 2 murders stemming from family-related domestic issues. My sympathies and my empathy extended to the bereaved families that we continue to work with through our violence support system within our division. We reach out to you. We will continue to work with you as you go through this difficult time. But this is a period that really and truly no family should be going through. No family should be dealing with a situation where a nephew take up a weapon and turn against his uncle and the rest is death. Family should not have to be dealing with situation where brother and violence by brother on brother. We shouldn't have to be dealing with that. But those are some of the realities that we're facing because we fail as a society, we fail as a family, we fail as a community to realize that once you're part of a community, everybody's business, especially when it comes on to violence, is everybody's business. And so I'm appealing to you, members of the public, members not just of St. Andrews, but a wider cross-section of Jamaicans, to realize that we should not allow domestic violence to thrive in our communities. And so I appeal to you, look out for those signs of domestic violence, those arguments, those circumstances when you know quite well that it has the probability, it has a propensity of actually turning bloody. I ask of you to turn to persons who can help. Speak to your JPs, speak to your teachers, speak to the influential members of your community, speak to us, the police, so that we can get involved. We're not just about locking up people, and oftentimes you see me come out, I speak on that, about locking away people and seizing guns and getting at youngsters. But a key part of what we do, of course, is violence interruption, which is to get into the homes, treating with domestic violence, talking with, providing counseling, providing reassurance, and sometimes amicably working out something means separation, whatever it takes to ensure that we save lives and we save families and we save children from the hurt of losing family members and loved ones. I appeal to you, let us work together as a community. Let's work together as stakeholders to reduce the acts of domestic violence within our communities. We assure you that as a division, we continue to work with our communities in this regard. And that's why through our community safety and security team, treating with domestic violence, it is made a top priority at this time. A top priority because we do believe that 5 since the start of the year is 5 too many. We do believe that over the past 2 weeks, it's 2 too many. The last one in the past 24 hours, brother and brother, is 1 too many. And so we'll be working with families, we'll be in your communities, we'll be seeking to engage with you. And if by chance you know of that family that always hearing those arguments coming, where those insults always coming, where those physical abuse are always coming, where those circumstances showing signs that it may end up bad, but possible just not yet. Let it never be. Talk to us. Ask you to call us. Call us at our emergency lines to speak with somebody anonymous. And if by any chance you feel more comfortable speaking with me, I ask you to reach out to us, please, before it becomes deadly. I can be reached at 876-832-9082. Let us stop domestic violence. Let us stop abuse on each other. Let us be more friendly. Let us be more cooperative. Let us sit down and talk things over. And if we believe that we can't see eye to eye, let us bring in mediators. Let us bring in persons to come and sit and to work with us so we can reach an amicable conclusion. Let us stop domestic violence now.
Domestic violence thing cannot get out of hand right now for true. Talk it out. Nobody be like me and fight it out. Go and go talk it out. Man, this watch on the man. We have something to tell a little more still in on right now. So guess go on, power go on. Check in back little more. Watch on all the people, the police then kill somebody else again, you know. We say the police them kill somebody else again. Them a police and not play. Police them nah play. So the police them go so boom. Bright and early in the morning. The police them not kill you at midday. Them a kill you early. When in a house asleep. Round a Sandy Bay, a little place called Barbican down a Sandy Bay, right down a Lucy, right down a Hanover side. The police them say them go round there. 5:22 a.m. bright and early in the morning. Me know where them go round there for, but then get something to lift up. Then lift up Hakeem, 29-year-old construction worker. David Ebert, a.k.a. Hakeem. The police them say when them reach at the door, them pull it and go inside. Hakeem see them and pull gun off of them. So them have to pull back for them gun and return fire. You see what I mean by return fire? You never say the man shut off. You say, you guard the door, Hakeem soon and pop off. And you decide say, you pop off, make me pop off back off for you and clot up 2 shots. Boom. Police them say them get a gun with 2 rounds of ammunition. Bad man them broke, man. The bad man them bad and poor. So you can't have gun a daily badness and only 2 rounds in it. Somebody make it people make it make sense. Me really and truly understand the report of the police them right, you know. The report them now make no sense. And when I come and say the report them now make no sense, people them come out and cuss and say my view. After you tell them, no, me never tell the police them do foolishness. The police them need to do the proper thing. The right and proper thing. You can't tell we say, you know how hard it is for open one door. You open one door. The man inside of the house get all the chance to see you. And you open the door. See? You open the door, you know, and you go in the house. And when you reach in the house at them the time that the man I decide say, yo, him I go fire at you. No, sir. This don't make no sense. I see him so the people are Robert Close, you know. The people are Robert Close call me and say, oh, my view, I murder the police, they murder Brandon, you know. Them now come and say, yo, Brandon are involved in a foolishness, you know. Them know say me know say Brandon involved in a foolishness. But right now that's beside the point. The people them say I lie, the police them I tell. The people them say, how is it that them pull grill, pull door and go in? As a matter of fact, them say the police they never pull no grill and pull no door. And let Brandon woman let them in. Me say for real, so me say which part she did when all of this are go on. Them say the police them handcuff her upon the grill. It has the day she born. So me say hold on a minute there. The titty and the wrinkles out the door and show. Them say, yes, my view. So I say, wait a minute. So she get up out her bed naked and go pull the grill and let in the police. I say, my view. Because I tell her when me know and when me hear, you understand, because it look like she and Brandon the round there put down a piece of work, cause him be run the naked too. And the police they kill him and put an enclosed on him. Or they make him pull an enclosed and then they kill him. Jesus Christ, so me never know say somebody in the house. Oh, the police them never tell you say somebody in the house. Me need to get in contact with this girl, you know. Anybody know? I just tell her she need to come out and contact for her side of the story, because the police them are wicked. The police don't really do that. Oh, no, really do that? Kill the woman, baby father? Who put on the man clothes? I make the man put on him clothes first. But me I tell you when me hear people. Me I tell you what I heard. Boy. But a drama say by the police and say, them pull the girl and pull the door and go in the house. And Brando see the man ease out the sheet and jump to the night table and take up one gun for fire off of them. Mighty God. All them a show ya. Box office, them, you know? They must show you must make box office. I don't know who right them a script about. When you can do a little bit better still. 10 to in one.
We need help. We want back we land. We want land. We need justice. We need justice. We need justice. We need help. We need justice. We need justice.
We need justice. We need justice.
We need justice.
Which one? We want help.
Yeah, respect due to all the people out there and all the people in Cooper Spending. We need help. We need help. When we say we need help, we need somebody to come to talk to us, and if we then go relocate us, we need them to come sit down and talk to the people. Them like come around and sit, or they call a meeting or something, and we just organize and we just do what is right. But look, Mr. Prime Minister, if you were in our position, what will you do? Tell me, what will you do? If you say you're there for the people, so why don't you stand up for the people? Because the politician supposed to stand up for the people in the country. Anybody, the MP, the Prime Minister, that in power supposed to stand up and fight for us. So where are you? Where are you, Mr. Prime Minister? Where are you? We need help.
Most of these people who are talking are women.
Yes, and the thing is, hearing what the media is saying and being there in person and going through it is two different things. I always hear people say, people can just see things and talk, but the people them we are go through it know the truth. A lot of them are talk about, oh, them get notice from X, Y, and Z time. The people them never get the notice for say come off of the land even because me born and grew down there, so I not live there now, but I moved to Kingston, but my mother down there. The 3 year the baby mother with the 3-year-old, I'm a family member. The amount of them in the news, I'm a family them down there right now, and there is no hope, there is no nothing to overcome. She has say one thing, mind you, that constituency was a PMP constituency until 2 terms ago when the same Tova government, JLP government, give them much money and give them materials to build on the same land. My mother is building right now. My mother gets paid from the home minister.
Wait, you go too fast, love. Say that again.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Yes, the same government, the same JLP, and that's it. Mama, let me tell you what, and this is, I'm being very objective, I'm not be political. Me grew up knowing Cooper's going to be a PMP constituency. You see, in the last 2 terms, not 2024, 2020, because the last 2 terms, them, it changed to JLP. And the strategy when me see what them do, them go around.
Stop listening to the noise and pull the paper. I pulled the actual titles. I looked at the court judgments. And what the documents show is really a bigger picture than the one that's currently trending, because the real failure here belongs to 50 years of politics. And it is written down in the judge's own words. So to understand Cooper's Pen, you have to go back to 1970. Residents said that for decades, Prime Minister Manley told them they could have the land, no document, no deed, just his word. And on the strength of that word, the family settled, poured concrete, raised children, buried their dead, but the land was never the government's to give. It is part of the old Orange Grove estate. And here's your first fact for the record. This is not one property. It's 2 registered titles, both owned by one private company called New Falmouth Resorts Limited. A parcel of roughly 284 acres, which the company has held since 1970. And there's a larger parcel, roughly 705 acres, where Cooper's Pen sits, which the company only acquired in 2006. So from the Administrator General is where they acquired it, and out of that estate of the original owner who had died back in 1980. So when you're keeping that distinction in mind, because the errors in the public conversation comes from mixing up those 2 titles, right? In 2007, New Falmouth Resort sued 99 residents for possession. The case ran for years, and in April 2010, Justice Donald McIntosh ruled for the company. The residents had to go, and each of the 99 owed $50,000 in damages, and their claim that long occupation had ripened into legal rights, what lawyers called adverse possession, was tested at a full trial, and it failed. But read what the judge actually wrote, because this is a sentence history should remember. The court said the defendants, quote, seemed to be misled by politicians into squatting on private property, end quote, and called them, in the court's own words, gullible defendants, and the court empathized with them. But the court could not grant them the justice because the land did not belong to them. So the court ruled against them because sympathy really doesn't transfer title, and the tragedy really started off from there. The promise was real to all of you, but for you to build a life on a worthless say-so is why you all reached in court, right? In early 2012, a new administration had decided to intervene in the PNP when they took office. 7 weeks in, the Minister of Housing declared both titles an improvement area under the Housing Act, the legal doorway that they can use to compulsorily acquire land that don't belong to them. And presumably, they would have then let the residents stay. The minister filed to freeze the company's court victory, and on the 1st of May 2012, he lodged a caveat on the title, which is a formal claim of interest. The courts did not just reject it, they condemned it, and they had all right to do that. Justice McIntosh called the application, quote, iniquitous, and an attempt to pervert the course of justice and an abuse of the process of the court. When the minister filed a fresh claim, Justice Campbell struck it out in February 2014 and found the stated public purpose was not genuine. It was an attempt to rescue one specific group of people who had already lost, and dressed it up as a housing policy. The point is that he did it after the declaration was made. And the Court of Appeal in April 2016 upheld every word of it. The government paid costs on the punitive scale. Now, here's what our title search had found, and nobody else I find has reported this. The government's caveat lodged the 1st of May 2012. On the copy of the title that was pulled, there is no record it was ever withdrawn. So that caveat is still on the people in the title, even though the court had ruled against them and upheld it at the Court of Appeal. The courts demolished the legal basis a decade before, and yet on paper the government of Jamaica still holds a formal claimed interest in the land today. The same government now saying this demolition is a private matter with nothing to do with them. So what I'm going to therefore ask the Minister of Housing is whether caveat 1759455 is still on the title, and if so, on what basis? And I would love to know the answer as well as the rest of Jamaica. So, to the allegations that's flying around online, the opposition figures or companies connected to them secretly owning this land, I pulled both the certificate of titles and every transfer, every mortgage going back to 1960s. And here's what the chain shows. One corporate owner since 1970 on the smaller parcel, and since 2006 on the larger one. New Falmouth Resorts Limited. The Court of Appeal itself records that Mr. James Chisholm is the company's sole shareholder, chairman, and CEO. The financing history runs through a Bahamian lender in the 60s, a commercial bank in the 70s, and a Chisholm family company from 1976. There's no trace, none, of any current politician of either party anywhere on either title where public figures deny an interest in this land. The register backs them. So I'm reporting that plainly because the standard here is to document, and is the document, not to document. And it is not the direction that the crowd is actually leaning. So when I can give Mark Golding a rest. The register did give us something that nobody explained to you though, because in November 2020, there's a woman named Kathleen Robinson through an attorney that lodged a caveat claiming an equitable interest in 88 acres of the very parcel where the home was demolished. And as of 6 days after the demolition, that caveat shows no withdrawal. So, and that means that with when the bulldozers came, there was an active unresolved legal claim by a third party sitting on part of that land. Who is that person? And what is that person's claim? And does it touch the ground where those 20 homes stood? I don't know how much of that I can find out. So here's the question. Not who owns the land, but whether the demolition that took place was lawful. The eviction judgment is from 2010. The bulldozers came in 2026, 16 years later. Under Jamaica's civil procedure rules, if 6 or more years pass after a judgment is given, you cannot simply enforce it. You must go back to court and get express permission. And one of the judges had said that. So my question is, where is that permission? The opposition spokesman on land is publicly demanding the enforcement order be produced. As of today, no one has produced it. If fresh leave was granted, it should take one letter to prove. If it was not, then this demolition, whatever the merits of the 2010 judgment, was carried out without lawful authority, and everyone who authorized it faces exposure to damages. Lawyer, go get them. The 22 detained men have already instructed their attorney their lawsuit for false imprisonment, breach of constitutional rights may be what finally forces that order into light. And there's an international standard here too. Jamaica signed the UN Convention on Economic and Social Rights in 1975. The UN's guidance on forced eviction says they require adequate notice and must not take place at night. This one began at 3 in the morning. Residents say no notice came. even where an eviction is legal, the manner of it can still.
Thanks for watching. This was a MyView TV production. Remember to share, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell a friend for tell a friend, and remember, never bring nobody forward for cheer for him. Walk good.